do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out. Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I'm J Shep Reacts. Now this video right here is another one by Glass, my dog. He been going up, man. Every time you felt bad for the villain. Let's go ahead and scroll over here. Give him a like, you know what I'm saying? Give my video a like too, y'all. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. I ain't finna talk y'all ear off. I hope y'all been having a good day.
Not every bad guy starts with darkness. Some begin with a crack, and that's where they get you. Here are 9 times we felt bad for the villain, starting with Pitch Black from Rise of the Guardians.
Alright, I've never seen Rise of the Guardians, so yeah.
Pitch is out here turning kids' dreams into nightmares like he's running a fear factory. But there's a reason he's acting like the universe's most dramatic shadow.
Maybe I want what you have. To be believed in.
Suddenly, the boogeyman sounds less like an ancient evil and more like a guy who tried to join a group chat and immediately got kicked out. But it's hard to make friends when your whole personality is making people shake in their boots.
Lights off again. Oh my God!
The worst part, though, is that Pitch Black wasn't always evil personified. In the book series, he was originally Cosmodus Pitchener, a hero who led the charge against the Fearlings and locked them away. But the Fearlings preyed on his only weakness, his love for his daughter, and used it to manipulate him into releasing them. They then possessed him, turning him into a being of darkness, Pitch Black. One minute, he was saving the cosmos. Next, he became the cosmos' jump scare, only for everyone to forget about him.
Meanwhile, everyone wrote me off as just a bad dream. Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no such thing as the boogeyman.
Being alone and isolated like that, it's no wonder Pitch Black went a little crazy.
To not be believed in. To long for a family.
Pitch didn't want love, he just wanted someone to remember he was there, even if the only way was through fear. But in the end...
I am the boogeyman, and you will fear me! No!
He gets forgotten again, and then it gets worse. His own nightmares smell his fear and prey on it. The boogeyman, the creature kids imagine hiding under the bed, ends up being dragged under the bed himself.
You see this L right here? Take this L, hold this L, you're going to cherish this L.
And speaking of villains who got dragged around a lot...
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
Bro, I don't even remember watching Megamind growing up. I feel like I didn't watch it. Maybe I did, but I do not remember it whatsoever, bro.
My back is broken.
Now, we all know Megamind as the villain turned hero, eventually, but before he earned that title, his life was basically a series of endless unfortunate events.
I didn't quite hear that last part, but it sounded important. Destined for what?
So they just pulled a Superman with him? That's literally what they do in Superman.
His whole species gets wiped
and Supergirl, like like what?
out. His parents launch him into space, and you think, all right, surely things get better from here, right?
No way. No. Pure fiction.
Because while Metro Man lands in a posh home, Megamind crash lands in a prison.
Can we keep it?
Man, it really shows that half your future depends on where your spaceship decides to drop you off. The guy never even had a chance.
No matter how hard I tried, I was always the odd man out, the last one picked.
I mean,
Screw up.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, this isn't like just no black and white thing. You're a blue kid that landed from space, bro. I mean, what are we talking about here, bro? Come on.
Oh, yikes. You know things are bad when even the kid using crutches gets picked before you. So eventually, Megamind chose the only role the world kept assigning him, the villain. Thus began his rivalry with Metro Man, and soon his entire life revolved around bothering him. Which is why, when he finally defeats him, he slips right into an existential crisis.
We have it all, yet we have nothing.
Oh, jeez. Instead of celebrating his victory, he's moping like he hit backspace on his entire identity. How sad is that? In the end, though, he finally earns a happy ending, which, sadly, cannot be said for... When Humpty Dumpty from Puss in Boots said, "I was always there," he meant always. Too much, really. But then he went too far.
Okay, I got everything. We did it. Come on, let's go.
How could you do this to me?
I did you a favor.
Yeah, right.
The guy tricked his best friend into robbing a bank with him and is somehow shocked that he's upset.
Boy, have you lost your mind, cause I'll help you find it.
But the betrayal hits more because of how deep their bond once was.
Never alone, always together. Humpty and Puss, brothers forever.
Nah, bro. I've never. No, I do not remember that being a joke. Humpty and Puss. That is insane, bro. These adult jokes be nasty in these.
So how does someone go from brothers forever to long estranged pals? Well, you'd think it was only because Humpty was jealous of Puss, but it's more than that.
We had a plan to get out of here, but then you became the hero and you picked this place over me.
There it is, the crack in the shell. Once, they were two orphans with nothing but each other, until Puss found a family and Humpty didn't. Which is why he lashed out in ugly ways.
You stupid.
They're not.
But the bad egg finally came around after all the drama.
I'm sorry, Puss. I've made a mess out of everything. I'm a rotten egg.
He finally owned up to it, and made amends in the most heartbreaking way possible. Humpty! He saves the town, saves Puss, and cracks in the process, literally and figuratively. It still hurts. Speaking of characters who cracked under years of feeling overshadowed.
Ooh. Oh. Wrong person. Sorry.
Now look, y'all. Look. Okay, look. It's messed up with that Scar backdoor Mufasa, right? But the way Mufasa died was so stupid, bro. It was so stupid, bro. He fell down or whatever, like, into the herd. But, like, I think the way that he even went down there, right? He could have took that same way back. Like, I've always said that as a kid. I'm like, why? Huh? Like, why are you acting like you can't pull yourself up? Secondly, why you didn't just take the same way back? Because there was, like, a little, like, freaking whatever, like, little, there was a trail that they went down to get down there in the first place, that Simba and all them went down there. Simba didn't jump down there, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, bro, are you kidding me, bro?
Surrounded by idiots.
Scar roasts everyone in The Lion King like it's in his contract to insult at least 3 people a day.
But yeah, that's why I never really, I didn't really care for Mufasa's death. Like, it didn't hit me like that. I was like, bro, like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, you could have literally went the other way. You could have went up and then waited for the herd to pass and whatever. But I know that was the whole plot of Lion King.
And we love it. But beneath all that sarcasm, he seems irredeemable.
Long live the king.
Wow, and if that wasn't enough, he immediately orders Simba's murder so he can grab the throne. So, yeah, case closed, right? Scar's evil, period. But if you look at his backstory in The Lion Guard, suddenly you're like, oh, turns out Scar got tricked by a mysterious
supposedly, like, his real name, like, whatever, like, it was why he goes by Scar, his real name that was given to him, it means trash. I was like, wow, okay, that's crazy.
Lion and ended up with a cobra bite straight to the eye. Ouch. And the venom didn't just hurt. It started clouding his judgment. Imagine getting poisoned and then being expected to make emotionally healthy decisions.
It's impossible.
And when Scar runs to Mufasa for sympathy, we witness one of the worst Big Brother moments in animation history. It's no wonder he gets angry at Mufasa. And from that point on, the venom feeds on Scar's resentment like it's a buffet, twisting him into the villain we know today. Although Scar's actions aren't entirely excusable, who knows what path he would have taken if the venom had been removed in time. Maybe he wouldn't have been so twisted. Much like Lotso from Toy Story 3.
Where's your kid now, Sheriff?
Lotso was tripping, bro. He was, like I said in that one video, Lotso, Like he's like, oh, we don't matter. You know, they're just gonna dispose of us anyway. So kill. My bad. So I don't even know. Kill yourself, man. Like you over here trying to kill all these other toys. Kill yourself, Lotso.
Wow, Bro betrays the others like the word loyalty never made it into his factory settings. It's hard to imagine this guy was ever a sweet strawberry-smelling cuddle bear. But back then, he did have Daisy.
They did everything together. You never seen a kid and a toy more in love.
Hugs, picnics, tea parties, Lotso was living the peak toddler influencer lifestyle. Honestly, a better childhood than most of us got.
Knights of Columbus, that hurts!
But one misunderstanding changed everything.
But by then, it was too late.
Lotso made that long, treacherous journey home only to find Daisy hugging his replacement. And that's when Lotso slowly descends into his reputation era.
She don't love you no more. Now come on!
He could have processed his pain like a healthy plush toy. Instead, he tells Big Baby they were all replaced, even though he was the only one. Talk about projection. Lotso really said, if I go down, the whole group is coming with me. And the abandonment issues stayed with him long after.
We're all just trash, waiting to be thrown away. That's all a toy is.
They say time heals all wounds, but clearly not. Lotso took his trauma and structured the entire daycare system around it. This bear showed us how one moment of loss can twist someone's path forever. Just like Jinu's life does in K-pop Demon Hunters.
I didn't watch the K-pop Demon Hunters either, but what was I about to say about Lotso? I forgot. No, come on. What was I about to say? Oh, because the title of this video is when we felt bad for. I didn't feel bad for Lotso. Lotso got what he deserved, bro. Like Lotso was an op from the jump, bro. Yo, what happened to my audio?
How one moment of loss can twist someone's path forever. Just like Jinu's life does in K-pop Demon Hunters.
It was probably copyright music or whatever, so you had to remove it.
Demon Boy Band. That was Jinu's evil master plan to defeat Huntrix. It almost sounds ridiculous until you remember how easily we all get influenced by a catchy chorus. But he wasn't always a demon.
I left my sister, my mother, alone while I slept on silk sheets in the palace with my belly full every night.
Before the patterns and the glowing eyes, he was just a boy living in poverty who made one big mistake. But what sets Jinu apart from most villains is this.
I left them.
That remorse is proof that Jinu never wanted to be a demon. But
So he left them and he became a demon. So I'm guessing what the whole thing is, the demon, whatever the heck was controlling him then, whatever. If he's able to show remorse right here, I mean, I don't know, man, but he's crying and stuff. So I don't know, man. I just hate that stuff when they be like, oh, he's being controlled. Just like with Bucky on freaking Avengers and all that, the Winter Soldier, bro. Nah, bro, Bucky, you got to answer to this, bro. Because how do you get mind control not once, not twice? Like, nigga got mind control like 3 times, bro. Like, I'm so tired of Buck. Bro, no, bro. I was an Iron Man all the way. You killed my parents. I don't care if you were mind control. You either got to go to jail or you got to die. And Steve Rogers, no, bro, he wasn't him. It wasn't my best friend. And then the whole time you knew this and you didn't tell him. My dad made your weak-ass shield. And you didn't, man.
Ima saw his guilt and decided, perfect, he's mine now. Jinu wants to fight it, though. And sometimes he almost does.
I don't hear his voice.
But then Guima...
so yeah, he's being controlled. I hate that stuff, bro. Basically, you just weak. Self-delete yourself, man.
slams that door shut again.
Don't forget about our deal, Jinu, because I can turn those voices up.
Jinu proves that sometimes one mistake can push you past the point of no return. And yet, in the end,
I wanted to set you free.
You did. You gave me my soul back.
he breaks free from Guima to protect the one person who believed in him. For a character introduced as a demon, that last moment had us bawling our eyes out. Gina wasn't the villain he looked like. Just like Miguel O'Hara from Spider-Man Across the Spider...
Nope. You're not convincing me. Nah, bro. He a op. He lame, bro. I don't like him, bro. He trash, bro. Bro, look. He basically did some dumb-ish himself. He went to another timeline trying to replace one of the Miguels that already died. And then so it messed up the whole freaking, whatchamacallit, the Spider-Verse stuff. And it ripped like a, whatever the heck. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, it basically created like a time, like a crack in time, whatever. I don't know. But yeah. And then basically he had got that family killed too or something like that. I don't care. I don't feel sympathy for him. I don't care, bro. Because then basically bro was like, nope, my family had to die, so Miles, you got to let your dad die. It's just what happens. Like, no, shut up, bro.
Reverse.
You're lying. I'm Spider-Man.
You're a mistake.
Oh!
With the way he chases Miles across dimensions like a multiverse cop, it's easy to label him as the villain.
He is.
But then you look deeper, and suddenly the claws make sense. Imagine finding a universe where you finally have a daughter, a family, a reason to smile, and then watching that entire reality and everyone in it crumble because you didn't belong there.
Exactly. So why are you trying to stop Miles from being in his universe? That's what I'm saying. It's so stupid. I don't care, bro.
That trauma alone would get you a lifetime of visits to a therapist. So yeah, I see why Miguel goes to extremes.
No, I mean, we all see that. Yeah, we see that. But I don't sympathize with that. I don't empathize with him. I don't know. I don't have no sympathy for this man. He's stupid. What made you think that you could just go to another freaking, like seriously, like let's just think about it. What made you think you can go to a whole other dimension? Or whatever time, whatever the frick, bro. What made you think you could go there and just replace the Miguel that already died? Huh? Like, what? Nah, bro, you're lame. I don't care. You basically left your Earth or whatever the heck, whatever, your New York, whatever, in shambles because of the simple fact that your family died because you couldn't deal with that pain. And then you're enforcing that pain on everybody else that wants to try to save their families or, you know, their parent or whatever it can in the event. Like, what are we talking about here? And then you're saying all that, right? But Gwen Stacy saved her dad. Like, what are we talking about, bro? I don't care, bro. Like, frick Miguel.
Please
and frick Gwen for playing all this doing all this running around, and man, Gwen made me so mad this movie, bro.
You can't ask me not to save my father.
I'm not asking.
Sir, I get that you're trying to save the universe and all, but maybe don't imprison a 15-year-old in a giant glow stick cage. But from Miguel's perspective, he had to watch his daughter die because he broke one single rule. He couldn't risk it again. And since then, guilt has become his lifelong companion. And that guilt warps his very definition of good.
We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Miguel isn't trying to be the villain. In his eyes, he's the hero who's desperately trying not to let history repeat itself, no matter how many feelings or laws he has to punch through to make it happen. But Miguel wasn't the only villain in the Spider-Verse to be shaped by loss.
And it won't work. They're gone.
Right here, for a few seconds, you see Kingpin's stone-cold face crack a little. Never mind, he ruined it. It's crazy how fast this man snapped from I feel things to I commit murder. Wilson Fisk is ruthless. There's no denying it. But even the most cold-hearted villains can make you feel things sometimes.
What are you doing?
Vanessa.
Richard, come on.
It's bad enough to see your wife and kid look at you like you're a monster, but what happens next is worse.
Though.
In one instant, Kingpin loses the only people who truly mattered to him. But instead of taking responsibility, he looks at his guilt and decides, what if I open a hole in reality instead? Yep. So, using the Super Collider, he begins looking for alternate versions of his family to bring back. Super healthy coping mechanism, definitely. But when he finally does get to see them again, the moment is just painful.
Basically, he tried to do the same exact thing that Miguel did.
Vanessa, Richard.
What are we doing here? I don't know, Richard.
Vanessa, it's me. You know me.
We're leaving now.
Don't go.
They see Wilson hurting Spider-Man again with fear in their eyes, just like all those years ago. You can't help but feel sad for him, seriously. For all his villainy, he cared about his family more than—
I don't feel bad for these people. I don't feel like, not one of these people that he told me about. I don't feel bad for them.
anything. Much like Paubert Linksley from Zootopia 2, who would do anything—
I definitely don't feel bad for this dude. Oh my gosh. I watched Zootopia 2 in the theaters, bro. I like the first Zootopia more. I don't feel bad for this dude. This dude literally, like, I don't understand this whole concept of family approval. You know, maybe it's because you know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger or whatever, you know, I'm the middle child or whatever. Like, yes, like I understand wanting your parents' approval, wanting more attention from your parents. But once you're grown, once you get older, like teenage years, and then you're getting your 20s, bro, that it don't matter, bro. So I just don't. I guess that's maybe what it is. It's blocking it for me because I already let all that stuff go. Like when I was younger, like I don't care, bro. I don't care for approval or attention at this point from my family to the point where I'm gonna do all this goofy stuff, bro. Like I just don't. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
For his.
I'm gonna burn it all to the ground. I'm a real Linksley.
You good, man?
No.
I mean, look at him.
Not you.
The guy looks like he's 3 seconds away from passing out, yet he still tries to finish the job just to get his family's nod of approval. And that desperation leads him straight into villain territory.
I know, it's messed up, but this is my chance.
Sir, you stabbed Judy with poison just to impress your father.
Daddy, watch this. Watch this, Daddy.
That's the worst case of daddy issues I've seen in a long time. But here's the saddest part.
You don't belong in this family. You will never belong in this family.
Wow. Imagine betraying people, breaking laws, and almost dying, only to hear your father say, "Not good enough." At this point, even we feel bad for Paubert. Not because he's innocent, I mean, he's definitely not.
Do we feel bad for him? I don't feel bad for him.
But because no amount of villainy could fix the hole his family carved into him. Which goes to show that even in the darkest stories, you can't help but feel a little sad for the villains.
I feel more bad for Tai Lung than I do for any one of these people. And I still don't kind of feel bad for him, bro. But hey, I like that video though, man. Go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Turn on the notification bell. Listen to my music, all caps, J.Shep. Or go to at I am JShep3, you know, on YouTube or Instagram, TikTok. You know, that's my handle. And stay on the channel. Watch some more vids. And I'm going to catch you in the next vid. I love you. I appreciate you. Deuces.